Hello.
Hi everyone.
Hello. We are trying to kind of a little bit of an intro into the live to cut out those first few seconds when we are wondering whether people are here or people are not here. But we're both kind of sat here with Hannah thinking, are we live? Is this it?
I didn't know if it was going to work, how it would work, if I needed to press a button. Yeah,
but we are live. Look,
we are live, and there are people here. Hello, everybody.
I had to check because it would be a shame if we sat here for the next hour chatting and then you would be live.
I'd love to chat with you for an hour, just
yeah, me too. But people would kind of be like, "Where are they? What are they doing?
What are they doing?" Anyway, hello everybody. How are you all? Thank you for joining us on this. What day is it? Friday.
It's Friday. That's right.
Black Friday, isn't it? I suddenly realised this morning. Yeah,
absolutely, yes. So I'm pretty sure we can run over our couple of deals that we've got going on.
Yes, indeed. But yeah, Black Friday lunchtime for us because we're over here in the UK. But I know it's just early morning across the other side. So say hi where you're joining us from.
Absolutely.
And what you're up to. And what you'd like to ask us, because this rolls around so quickly, doesn't it? These monthly.
It does, yes.
That we do.
Gosh. But I'm very proud of both of us for keeping it up since March.
Definitely.
I think, yeah, we do like to catch up with everyone. And I'm very proud that we can fit it into the busy schedules that we've got to just pause and relax for an hour with everyone and just have a chat.
And we had to rejig this week. I'm very sorry, everyone. I sent you a message on Wednesday, didn't I? Going, I feel terrible.
Yeah.
Everything had caught up with me. I think it's just there's so many bugs and nastiness is flying around, and obviously with small children, it's just so easy to catch everything, isn't it?
So, absolutely, yeah. You get the double whammy from the school and from the nursery and from everywhere else.
Yeah, everyone loves sharing their bugs.
Absolutely, yeah. But you know that the reason that you feel better so quick, because on the Wednesday when I did the live, we all were rooting for Hannah to get better so we can see you on Friday.
Worked. I felt much better,
So we take full credit for that, Hannah.
Thank you. Oh, Nancy's here. Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. Lovely to have you here.
Good morning. And Leslie's here from Ohio. Hi, Leslie. How are you?
Hi, Leslie. Lovely to have you here. So what are the Black Friday deals that everyone's getting? Because I'm pretty sure some people have been waiting for Black Friday.
Shall I tell you what I've ordered?
Go on.
A kitchen sink.
You topped it, Hannah.
I've got a new kitchen sink, a new tap for the kitchen sink, and something else I can't remember. Handles. We're basically doing a flip of our kitchen. We've decided we're not going to knock through and do this big fancy thing that we thought we might do, because it just won't add any value to the house. And at the moment, we're just like. So we're changing handles, we are painting, and we are changing the sink.
Okay.
Will do me.
That's lovely.
Very nicely. So completely not crochet related. Very exciting nonetheless for me.
But you know, if anyone needs a new kitchen sink, I'm pretty sure Hannah will be happy to share where she got hers from.
Oh yeah. Mary's here. Hi Mary. Crochet my last 9 hats for Christmas. Oh my goodness. How many have you done?
Last 9 out of how many?
How many are there of before? Oh my gosh.
I crocheted 3 hats for my boys and 2 for my boys and 1 for my husband. And I'm like, I'm done with hats for the year. So the last 9 out of how many? I'm curious to know the number now.
Yeah, and also I'm curious if have you used the same pattern for them all, or have you? Because I get so bored. Like even when I'm doing my own designs, don't tell anyone I said this, but I get really bored if I'm making. I make all the sizes generally when I design a hat, and do them myself just to make sure everything works. And yeah, I get so bored. Oh my goodness, 32, Mary. My gosh.
Oh my God.
You should go into production.
That's impressive. That's very impressive, I have to say. But I'm with you on making the same thing because I remade my Shipka cardigan, so this is the second
Yes,
sample.
you're saying, yeah.
And I'm just like, I never want to see the pattern ever again. Don't ever get me to do another cardigan with this pattern.
Isn't that funny? And then other things that I remember when I first started crocheting, I made a blanket over and over and over again. I just really, really love doing it. But I think now that I'm designing so much, my mind is too active. I can't then
Yeah,
I feel like I'm sitting still and I don't like repeating myself.
yeah, that's the thing.
Oh, Nancy said, I like your changes. I just got a new stove and it just gives you a smile. Yeah, it's so lovely to make just small, subtle changes, I think. Well, not that a kitchen sink is a subtle change, but you know what I mean? You don't have to spend the earth, do you, to make
No,
good changes in your life?
precisely. Yeah.
It's definitely not. Yeah,
So,
how
what are we working on, Hannah? We're both working away. Shall we give people sneak peeks what we're working on?
can do. I've only just started. I've got no idea if
Okay.
it's going to work. But the granny poncho swancho thing that I released last month,
Yeah.
whenever it was, can't remember. Lots of people said that they would like it, but without the granny squares at the top. So just
Okay.
start the granny stitch straight from the top. So I have a very strange shaped circly thing that's going to become a
Lovely.
granny square downwards kind of this kind of thing. But
Yeah.
I'm not sure on my colours yet. So this is
Okay.
colour theory from Lion Brand, and this peachier colour it's called Himalayan Salt, and on its own it's absolutely amazing and I really, really love it. But I've tried it with a few different colours because I want to make it, quite colourful.
Yeah.
I just don't know if it's right. I think I just need to embrace the process though and have a go and
Right.
see how it comes out.
Is it one of those naughty colors that it just wants to be on its own in a design? Because I'm not going to talk to the other colors.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's just a bit like, nope, I shall be me, which is fine, but I haven't got enough of it to make the whole thing in there.
Right. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah.
So I'll do a bit of the yoke and I'll see how it goes and then decide, I think.
Yeah. Well, that's a prototype, so yeah, let's see how that goes.
Exactly. How about you? What are you making?
I'm working. I'm a bit further along.
Oh my gosh.
So this is the idea. Now I don't know whether that's gonna work either, but I'm committed. As you can see, I'm committed to it. Worst case scenario, it's just gonna be a plain wrap to go around your shoulders. But the idea is, those ear warmer twisty things that where you cross the ends
Yeah.
to make a twist. That's what I got fluff. That's what I want to do with this. So it's gonna be the twisted front thingy.
Ooh. Across your body.
And it's gonna go around like a shrug type thing.
Capey type thing.
And then I'm thinking of putting sleeves on the bottom. So it's gonna be like a giant ear warmer, but not around your head. It's gonna be around your shoulders.
Shoulder warmer.
With yeah, I'm inventing something new here. And I want to add, like, when it sits there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add just a little ribbed sleeves on here.
Oh, love it.
So giant ear warmer worn around your shoulders with sleeves.
Sounds perfect.
It's got a ring to it, I think.
Yeah, it really does.
So we shall see whether that works or whether I'm gonna look like a sausage in its casing. I don't know. We shall see.
Mary's telling us about I have a large extended family, began in January. Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
Knitted, made 25 little girl purses, lined and button closure.
On top of all those hats.
Amazing. That's just amazing. Oh my goodness. So this makes it, so I'm currently, a bit of a sneak peek here. I'm currently in the process of making a hand and crochet planner, so like a 2024 planner, because lots of people this year have asked me about it, like how I organize what I make and all that kind of stuff. And in it, I'm going to do a gift making planner, because I think that's
Lovely.
like in terms of months, I think that's hard to keep track of. Whereas if you make a list and then just tick them off as you go, say that this one's due by this point.
Yeah.
Mary, you would fall off the end of my sheet. I need to make another for you. I was thinking, oh, how many gifts will people make in a year? Or probably like 20 maybe. But no, you would definitely fall off the end of that list.
I think you need to like double up on those pages, or triple up, definitely, Hannah, for some people.
Gosh. Oh, and Leslie's saying about the squares on the top of the poncho. I disagree. The grannies at the top are what makes it stand apart. They're beautiful and add a delicate look to your neck area. That's so lovely to hear. And yes, I must admit, I'm not convinced that I'm going to like this version. But do you know what? So many people asked me for it that I just thought, I'll give it a go and I'll see what it looks like. So yeah, I love experimenting. I love experimenting.
Yeah. So are you doing one with the grannies and then into a sweater, or are you just going for just the granny stitch?
Both.
Yeah, I thought you might. Just so just to please everyone. Yeah, I think that's a good option to go for it. Absolutely.
Like a personal challenge as well of like, I'm sure I can make that work. I'm sure I can make the numbers work. Because it's one thing, like, because loads of people adapted lots of the patterns that we did in the crochet along for like their own version, their own size, and that's amazing. And to adapt it for you and your own body is one thing, but then to grade it, as we call it, isn't it, over all the sizes, that's another thing entirely, isn't it? And sometimes it will work brilliantly in a couple of sizes, but in others it won't at all.
I think with the top-down sweaters, I mean, raglan sweaters are my nemesis, I have to say. I love making them if I didn't have to write the pattern for them, because you can just take it away and, try it on, measure it, and if it fits, just carry on. I love making them, but like I said, like you said, I hate writing the patterns and grading them, because when you get to a certain size, the basic formula that you worked out no longer works. Like it's normally with the very small sizes, then you got like the kind of medium large, extra large, and then when you go to like 2, 3, 4, 5 XL, that formula no longer works. You have to kind of go back to the drawing board and start again. And I'm just thinking like, oh, this is like 3 different designs in one.
That's kind of what it is, isn't it? You end up just writing the pattern 3 different ways to end up with the same final result, which often feels really bizarre. But it's all about proportions, isn't it? It's all about proportions and where your body changes shape and all that kind of stuff.
And although you got the standard body measurements with the Craft Yarn Council, I think sometimes it's not enough, because like you said, some people might be, have a bigger bust but still be like a extra large. Some people have kind of no bust, but they go on to like the 4 XL size. So it's a tricky one, definitely.
But one of the amazing things about then making your own, like using a pattern that we pour blood, sweat and tears into to then figure out for yourself. If you have our blueprint and our format, then you can figure out how it fits you.
Definitely, yeah. Because that was the thing, even with this Shipka cardigan, so it's got 9 sizes, and 3 of the 9 sizes, if you see the stitch pattern, all the sizes kind of I could split for the main front and back panels like a dead on the stitch pattern repeat. But there was 3 sizes where I had to split down the middle of the stitch pattern repeat. Honestly, that added like extra 10 pages onto the pattern, because it was just, and I was just like, no, please not. But it was just, I couldn't get away with like splitting dead on the stitch pattern, because the sizes just wouldn't work and there would be too big of a difference and everything. I was just like, oh my God, why do I do this to myself?
It looks amazing though.
Thank you. Yeah.
The crochet along still going on, isn't it?
Yes,
We
so
got,
the Shipka cardigan crochet along is on until the 8th of December. The live crochet along. But like
yeah,
I said on Wednesday, I think some people are like, oh my gosh, I'm too late, or it's never too late to join and it's never too late to start. And there is no deadline to finish either. So by 8th of December, all the pattern parts will be free on the blog. So whenever you pick it up or whenever you start or finish, it doesn't matter.
yeah,
The idea was to have a cardigan finish for the holiday season, so you got something fancy to wear. But honestly, even if you email message May next year or the year after, it really doesn't matter.
yeah,
I'll cheer you on whenever you finish. So yeah, if you still want to join, we'll pop the link in comments at some point somewhere. Let me just.
yeah.
I don't think I can comment on here, can I? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
No, I haven't got the option, I don't think. But yeah, it's on bluestarcrochet.com, to be honest. So it's the first thingy that pops up if anyone wanted to join.
Let me find it.
Here we go.
Put it
Oh, Vicky, I'm still waiting for my yarn for the Shipka cardigan. I know.
Oh,
We Crochet they have huge sales at the moment, so I think they've been snowed under orders. So I'm sorry you're still waiting, but it will get there. Hopefully, it will get to you.
it
And
will.
like I said, there is no deadline for it. So really, honestly, don't worry that you're still waiting for your yarn.
I found the link and then I lost the tab where you are. Where's she gone?
I'm here.
There we go. That's the link. There we are. Yeah. Oh, Vicky. Oh, it will be worth it when it comes. What yarn is it made from?
So this is a Mighty Stitch, the original yarn I used. Yeah, lovely.
I've not used Mighty Stitch before, but I had a look at it the other day because I was looking for different colours for, as you do, next project. Yeah. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, they're quite nice.
It is really nice and really lovely to work with.
I tried it with stash yarn, but the fibre wasn't getting along with the stitch pattern. No, you need to have really good stitch definition, I think, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want them stitches to nicely stand out. And also I find the darker the yarn, the less definition. You kind of lose the definition ever so slightly. You would need kind of like loads of light bouncing off of you with the dark yarn for the stitches to pop out. So yeah, lighter colors do work better with textures. But yeah, so hopefully I'll get to you soon, Vicky.
Yeah, I hope so. Oh, I'm really not liking this colour combination. I might have to put it in it. Oh, frustrating. Never mind. I am very lucky to have like most of the colours here.
Right, yeah.
I might go back to
But isn't the color theory designed to go together?
Yeah, and because that's what I used for my baubles that I did last year, and I think maybe it was just like the 8 or 9 colours that I chose that they just all worked beautifully together. But yeah, I can't quite get this, and it is that Himalayan salt colour.
Okay.
To work with. Maybe I just need to plug on for it. I'm going to sit here anyway, so I may as well carry on. I'll carry on. Oh, funny, isn't it? Oh, there you go. Yeah, Vicky's saying, yeah, my yarn was navy blue and really squishy. Yeah.
Yeah, squishy.
Really important, isn't it, to match the right yarn to the stitch and the texture of the fabric that you're making.
Yeah, but the great thing is that you have tried and actually realized it's not going to work, because I think, I don't know whether you do this sometimes, Hannah. I'm so guilty of this. I sometimes start a project and I do the first few stitches and I know that the yarn is not right, or the stitch is not right, or that I need a bigger hook to loosen up the fabric, but I just carry on.
Yeah.
Knowing
you never know. You never know.
Yeah, I don't know what I hope for. I don't know whether I hope for some crochet fairy to come along and wave her magic wand and like magically fix all the issues that I can see. But I'm just kind of blissfully trying to ignore in the hope that it will change.
Or is it kind of the stubbornness? Like, I'm not saying that you are stubborn, but I definitely am.
Yeah.
The stubborn in me, like now, going, this doesn't feel quite right, but I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna make it. I'll take that challenge.
Yeah, that's me. That's me down to the T. Honestly, I'm just like, this doesn't look the way I imagined it in my head, and like, I know the yarn is too fluffy, and I could use a bigger hook to make it a bit more looser, or change a stitch. But I'm just like, no, I'm just gonna carry on. I'm just gonna carry on, waste another hour making it. And then after an hour of making this thing, I'm just then going to be annoyed at myself that I wasted an hour and then rip it out anyway.
Take it out
anyway. Yeah. So I'm just, I think you've got a request for Hannah. Can you hold up that Himalayan salt color?
Sure.
I think people are intrigued now why it doesn't work.
Like, it's a beautiful, beautiful color.
Oh, it does look lovely.
Lovely. And these are the proper sneak peeks. So I've got a grey to go with it, and a lighter, and I've also got a dark green. And when you sit them together, they actually look really nice.
They do.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep going.
And in 2 hours' time, Hannah will rip it out.
Maybe.
Oh gosh.
Funny,
isn't it? Oh, Vicky ordered the Mighty Stitch in latte. Can't wait for it to arrive later. Latte is beautiful.
That will look lovely.
That is lovely. Because, when I was going through the colours that were on sale, I did pick up on latte. And I'm like, why didn't I order latte? It's a lovely colour.
Leslie saying, ooh, yeah.
It is a ooh colour, I have to say, but it's just,
And Claire's here. Hi, Claire.
Hi, Claire. Hello. Ooh, Claire. Ooh, yes. Ooh. Remember, I was going to measure the bottom hem for you, wasn't I?
Oh.
Because Claire is doing a little adjustments to her Shipka cardi. And now your name popped up. I actually remember. Hang on. This is live help.
Oh, as well. What's going on here?
No, because Claire is making adjustments to her Shipka cardi, and she asked me to measure the bottom hem. And yes, it's somewhere on the list. But as soon as you're here, Claire, let me go for it. Let me strip off on camera and measure. Here we go. So what have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 17. So you need 17 rows of the bottom hem for 10 centimeters, Claire.
Oh.
17 rows.
That makes sense.
For 10 centimeters of the bottom hem. So when I measure this bottom hem, 10 centimeters is 17 rows of the single crochet back loop only. 17. Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
And let me just measure. And the total bottom hem is about 6.5 centimeters. So however many stitches I've got in a bottom hem, gosh, I don't remember, 12. So that's 6.5 centimeters. There we go. Sorted. I will reply to the comment as well. Let me write that down before I forget.
I have this thing where I really, really don't like using odd numbers for edgings and hems and rims and things. I don't know why, but I need them in 8s, 10s, 12s, whatever. And then if I'm like, especially like children's patterns don't work because you need to have such small, like sometimes they need to be an odd number. I don't really don't like it. But then I also don't, this is me showing it, I also don't like having the volume of the TV or anything on an odd number.
Really?
Yeah. I never have done. And now it's just become a habit that I'm like, it's on 11. I can't have it on 11.
Bless you. So if I ever have to guess a number Hannah is thinking of, I shall stick to even numbers.
Even number, always an
Even number. Okay, that actually increases the possibility of
Yeah,
me guessing the right number.
there we are. Claire saying thank you so much.
Oh, you're so welcome. I'm sorry I do. It just completely escaped my mind, but seeing your name pop up, I remembered.
Leslie saying if you decide to frog it, keep the Himalayan pink and work around it. Just help. I will. I'm getting, like I say, it's the only colour that I've got enough of to do like the collar and the cuffs and everything. So it has to be in there somewhere. But where
Right.
I go.
Have you tried the swatch with all the colours, or you just diving straight in?
No, don't be silly. Why would I do that? That would make far too much sense.
Because gauge swatch is very important, Hannah. We are here to educate people.
I need to do a gauge swatch because I've made about 45 of these already. No, I haven't. But you know, I bet, yeah, I got it.
Little white lie.
Yes, I made a few.
Oh, here we go, Hannah.
I'm not alone. Vicky's with me. I like that too. I do all my digital settings for thermostat, radio, etc. to be even numbers. Hooray! It's not just me.
Oh, brilliant.
I don't want my children to think that like I want them to just I don't like the fact that I'm like that. I want to be able to go, oh, it's fine. It can be on a 7. So I try really hard not to let on to the children that so I just subtly change things without them.
Oh, bless you. Oh gosh.
Oh well.
That's the thing, like I'm petrified of spiders, right?
Yeah.
Or any insect, in fact. Unless it's a fly or a bee, I'm like petrified of anything creepy crawly, flyy thingy. No, I can't deal with it. So, you know, in summer and in autumn and spring when everything is out and buzzing around, I'm really trying hard not to like freak out in front of the boys because I don't want them to be kind of scared of anything. And my little boy, bless him, he's like, Mummy, look at these wood lice I just caught for you. There you go, have it. And I'm just like, oh my God, oh, please, no. Honestly, and like luckily the wood lice, most of the time they kind of like they curl up into a little ball, don't they? Sometimes when you're like, you know, when they're scared or whatever. So I'm like, yeah, thank you so much. And he puts this little ball of thing in my hand, and I'm like, thanks very much. And when he's not looking, he just goes, whoop, just holds it behind me.
Oh dear.
Oh, but yeah, that's probably as far as I go. But if he probably passed me a spider, I'll be like, absolutely no chance. Nope, not touching that.
Yeah. But are they frightened of spiders? The boys.
Hey?
Are your boys frightened of spiders then, or are they?
No, they're not actually. They're like, I think Jacob, the older one, he doesn't touch them now. He like, oh, there's a spider, but obviously Cole's still 4, so he's still at that age where he's not scared of many things, and he will just happily pick it up and carry it around. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, no. And my dog, honestly, when I don't know, we call them daddy long legs. I don't know what the official.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what the official name of it is, but she had a habit of chasing them in the garden and bringing them into the house.
Oh gosh.
She would like manage to catch one, and then she would bring it into the house and play with it. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, no. And I said, the reason I don't have a cat is because I couldn't stand a cat bringing a mouse into the house.
Yeah.
So now I have a dog that brings daddy long legs into the house.
How lovely.
Honestly, these things, yeah.
Things.
So, just to say, Hannah, have you got Black Friday sale on?
Oh yes,
Is it still on?
Do in my Etsy and my Ravelry stores, and I have like a blanket, no code needed, 25%. But if you are an email subscriber, check your emails. I sent one out this morning, and that has a special code for email subscribers that will get you another 10% off. So you can get 35% off if you're an email subscriber, or 25%. And that took me ages to figure out because the 2 different platforms don't let you do two. Well, one does and one doesn't let you do two sets. So you couldn't like add a 10% code on top of the 25, like over
Okay.
each other. So I figured it out. But if you're an email subscriber, use the code that's in the email and you'll get extra.
Fantastic.
You've got one as well, I think, have you?
I've got my Etsy shop on sale. Yes, so all the patterns in there are 25% off.
Nice.
And yeah, there's no code needed. Just go ahead. All the patterns are already discounted, so go ahead and rescue those patterns you've had sat in your basket for ages.
Yeah, I often see that where people have added to the basket and obviously then forgotten about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, now is the time. Now is the time.
Absolutely. And yeah, have we got anything planned? Any events? Because I was just gonna say to people, I've got my crochet advent calendar.
Oh, nice.
Starting next Friday, so the 1st of December.
Oh gosh, it's the 1st of December next Friday.
I
Oh,
don't think I'm ready yet.
please don't. Please don't.
I know.
Stop. Cool.
But yeah,
So what does that, if people haven't joined before, what does that entail? What do we do?
Yeah, so this is gonna be my 4th year.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this is gonna be the 4th year because I ran it in 2020, 2021. Yeah, 4th one. So it's gonna be a virtual advent calendar. So there's going to be 12 windows on the blog, and you're going to click on the window that is active, and that will take you over to a pattern page on my blog, and there'll be instructions to download the PDF absolutely free. No codes, no technical difficulties, hopefully. And you're going to have 12 lovely PDF patterns of my patterns that I designed and released throughout the year. I did hopefully quite a nice selection of, bigger patterns, smaller patterns, easy, a bit more complicated patterns. So 12 patterns to grab between the 1st and the 24th of December. So each window will be active for 2 days. So you'll have 48 hours to download the PDF. Hopefully, I know people are crazy busy in December, so I thought I can't do it 24 hours. So it's 48 hours for each window that you're going to be able to open, grab the PDF, download the pattern, and use it whenever and wherever you want to make stuff. And yeah, it's going to be kind of rolling. So one window opens, and when it closes, next one will open, and then it'll close, and the next one, and the next one, until we open all 12.
Lovely. So they you have to be hot on it to get it.
Yeah, you're kind of hot on it, but it's still a 48-hour window. I think that's pretty reasonable for December to go and grab it.
Definitely. So best thing to do, sign up to your email list?
Yes, I will be sending daily, well, every other day, reminders when a new window opens, so you can go ahead and grab the pattern and not miss any.
Brilliant.
So yeah, that's what's coming.
Nice. Well, I don't have any like hots of blog events like that, but I have a new crochet along coming next week, which is
lovely
because that's very soon, isn't it? Because it's Friday. So a festive crochet along.
Lovely.
My wonderful friends Brianna and Michelle. To carry on the theme that we have just done, if anybody joined us for that. So
okay.
So, but quick, easy, simple. We want to make it fun. With this time of year, isn't it? Like there's so much stress, and well, for me anyway, there's so much of everything to do, to buy, to sort, all that kind of stuff. And we just want to protect some time for people, just to make some fun things that aren't too taxing, and that are quite crafty as well. It's not just completely crochet. There's some other bits and pieces in there as well. Get your glue gun out.
Oh, lovely. You have me intrigued now. Okay.
Properly. Just I think this is the time of year, isn't it? Just to let go a bit. And like, I know lots of people are still clattering away making hats and all this kind of stuff, but actually you need some time for yourself.
Yeah.
You really do. So
definitely.
That's coming next week as well.
Yeah.
It'll be Christmas.
I know.
Oh.
I don't know how we got here, honestly. Sometimes I'm just like, how did we even end up at the end of November? What has happened?
I know. Well, we were just planning earlier, weren't we? Because if this whole thing started because, excuse me, we hosted a summit, didn't we, in March
Yeah,
of this year?
yeah,
So we started planning for that like last September, and we were looking at because don't tell anyone, but we're going to do another one. So we were planning for that, and we looked at the dates, didn't we? And we sent out the date, and it was 2022 that we planned and did all this stuff. And I was like,
yeah,
oh my gosh, it's nearly 2024.
yeah, yeah. Crazy,
How
crazy how time flies.
how has that happened? But yeah, so that would be very exciting.
So yeah, that's whoever joined us for the first summit. That's your sneak peek. That
Yeah.
there is another one coming. So it's going to be heaps of fun, heaps of brilliant designers. I can't believe who we talked
I
into
know.
this again. Did it?
It makes me laugh. We're like, oh my gosh, they said yes. Oh my gosh.
I know. Yeah, when we sent out the initial email with Hannah, it was kind of like both of us were kind of like sat by the phone. It's like, did you see who just replied? Did
Yeah,
you see that email?
yeah. So yes, it will be really good fun. Really.
Yes. So we do have some returning designers, don't
Yeah,
we?
we do indeed. We do.
Yeah, and we have some fresh blood, as they say.
Oh yes, some new ones too. Yeah,
Yes.
really exciting.
So yeah, some designers that I'm sure you would have heard of, some maybe not, but that's why we're doing this summit, just to bring some new designers to people's attentions and share the great knowledge and great designs that they do have. So we're really, really excited about this. And I was going to say, if there is, for people, if they want to pop into the comments, if there is something or someone you would like to see, perhaps let us know in the comments. Whoever pops into your mind at this minute.
Yes,
And
it's going to be based on garments. I don't know if we said that, but
yeah,
based on garments again, because we covered so much in the last one,
yeah,
but there's so much more. Like when we brainstormed it, we were like, there's just tons that we can cover. So we
absolutely.
really want to go in much more in depth about things this time around. So yeah, let us know if there's anything. Oh, Junie's saying, yay, I'm excited about the summit. I really enjoyed and learned a lot in 2023. Awesome. That's
Oh,
and so many people did join and did do all of the sessions, didn't they?
yeah,
So many
yeah,
people are still using, the people that did the upgrade are still using their course now.
yeah.
I had a message from someone the other day and they said, oh, I thought I would ask you this question, but then realized I know the answer because I know where to look and it's in their course. So
Yeah, yeah,
so exciting that it's still really helping people.
absolutely. Yeah, it's pretty timeless, isn't it? I mean, it's all the knowledge and experience of the designers put together, so that's gonna be valid for lifetime, really. I mean, I don't think those, because it was kind of basics, fundamentals of crochet garment making, so that's there to stay forever. So next year we're covering some kind of basics, easy beginner stuff as well, but we are kind of turning it up a notch with some more exciting things without revealing too much. So yeah, that will be great. I'm so excited for it.
I know, and I feel like it's a long way away, but it's actually really not, is it?
Yeah, this is it. Because once the Christmas is out of the way,
No.
then we'll have like a month to get the materials and then start all the planning and all the technical stuff and all the to deliver a great experience for everyone. So yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm excited. I know it's a lot of work, but I'm excited to bring this to people again. Because honestly, the response last year, because it was our first one, we were both with Hannah like a bit like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? But it's been so great. And I mean, just for Junie to say that she's excited about the next one, that's all we need to hear.
That is definitely. Oh, but
Right.
yeah, have you made your 2024 plans yet then for crochet and life and what's on the cards?
So we are actually personal bit of an update. We're in the process of um selling and buying the next house,
Woohoo!
hopefully.
Yay!
So it just, yeah, I think the next few months will be kind of like trying to make it work, the personal life with work life as well.
Moving houses is
Oh my gosh. I can't even begin to think about it yet. It's all that around it, and then the actual physical moving as well. You think like, "Oh,
yeah.
why do I do this to myself?" But yeah,
Oh,
we do need more space,
it will
so
be worth it. It will be worth
yeah,
it once it's done, won't it? But yeah, it is one of those
yeah,
things of, oh my
yeah.
goodness. Oh my goodness.
It's a yeah, a huge task, but
Because how
we'll
so
get there. We'll get there.
being in your house, have you got like years and years of stuff?
So do you know what? I was just thinking this morning when we moved, it was just me and my husband. Well, me and my boyfriend then. That's how long.
Uh,
When we moved here, we actually did it ourselves. We just hired like a big transit van,
yeah,
and we did 2 trips, and we were moved because we were living in a flat,
yeah,
and it was rented, so it had all the like fridge, freezer, washing machine, everything with it.
right.
So I was just thinking this morning, honestly, all we moved was like 2 sofas, a coffee table, a double bed, and like a chest of drawers. And then like boxes of obviously our personal stuff.
Yeah.
And that was it. I was just like, that was easy. But when I think about it now with 2 young boys and all the like half a toy store, obviously,
Yes.
honestly, I'm just like, I can't even begin to think about it. But we're definitely gonna hire a removal company. I'm like not doing this myself. It's crazy.
Yeah, we did. We hired a company, so we moved like sort of 2 hours away from where we were before, and I was just like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not.
Yeah.
But when my husband and I, again, we weren't married actually. When we moved across the country together, we moved like 4 hours across the country, and we hired a van. I drove our car, and then my dad also drove. So we went in convoy, all three of us across the country.
Yeah.
Had a stop for lunch and then got there and then realised that we then had to unload. Oh,
Hmm,
yeah,
this is it.
Leslie saying, oh, moving. Finally an hour
Yeah.
home. Oh, good for you.
Lucky you. Hopefully the next one will be our forever home. I'm not planning on moving again. Honestly, I'm not. Until I'm too old and frail to climb the stairs or,
Now
you
you can
know.
put a stair lift in, you'll
Oh yeah, all that.
be fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah, it's like I said, next few months is gonna be a bit of a juggle,
yeah,
probably a bit of a struggle to keep everything going, but hey ho, that's life. Just
yeah,
gotta get through
absolutely,
it.
absolutely. And we have this funny job, don't we? That is can be so flexible, but if
Yeah,
yeah, but if you take your, there's still stuff to do, there's still emails to send, there's still people to
yeah,
respond to, so there has to be a level of I need to keep on top of things.
yeah, yeah, definitely. It's nice that you can work any hour of the day really. There is no fixed 9 to 5,
Yeah,
but it's still that you do have to work, you
yeah,
know.
it's a big responsibility. We were talking that before, weren't we? It's like it's a big responsibility, isn't it?
Yeah.
Definitely, definitely.
But it'll be good. It'll work out. It'll be good.
Yeah,
I'm staying positive. I'm staying, yeah.
and I'm only
And obviously, I have to.
I'm
Hey?
not far away, so I can come and help. I can go.
Oh, bless you. Yes, of course. You will be called upon if needed. Don't worry.
You can come and hide here for a while if you like, if you need to get away.
Oh gosh, yeah. I'll bring all my yarn. Keep it
Yep,
safe.
yep, come with you, yarn.
I'll tell you what. That'll be a funny thing when we actually start moving. He'll be packing all the yarn, and then my husband will really have an idea of how much I have.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? Be like,
Because
I,
yeah, at the moment it's like a little bit here and a little bit there and a little bit under the sofa, and a little bit at the back of the wardrobe. So it's not But when you like, put it all together in one pile, it's probably going to be as big as this house.
My husband is now under the impression, I hope he's not watching, I don't think he will be, we're working. He's under the impression that all of my yarn is now in our dining room / office, but it's not. I realised recently that actually there's a massive box under our beds, like massive, and also I found 2 boxes in the loft the other day when I was something else that I completely forgot, that I packed when we moved to this house 5 years ago.
Oh, okay.
They're going to go to charity because I had no knowledge that they were there.
I was going to say some of them will probably be even discontinued now, so there's no point designing with them.
It's fine. I do not need that yarn. It's fine. I did not know it was there, so there we go.
Oh gosh. But I bet it was a nice surprise to see some old memories in yarn.
Definitely. And I found 2 or 3 boxes of like all my old crochet samples from my very early days of designing.
Lovely.
Which was quite nice as well, actually. So yeah.
That's always a nice surprise.
Yeah, definitely. But then it gets me, I'm terrible. I'm like, oh, I could make that again in this yarn, and and I could make this, and I could change this, and I'm like, I have enough to do.
Yeah, that's it. Only if there was more hours in a day and another pair of hands.
More time to crochet, that would be great.
Yeah.
Oh God,
wishful thinking.
Almost at the hour already.
Yes, I just checked the time, so yeah, will have to dash very soon because my little boy will be stood there thinking, "Where is Mum?
Where is she?"
Yes.
Junior said, "I need a yarn room."
Oh, yeah. That would be lovely.
Yeah, I see lots of them. Lots of those walls of yarn, with the boxes, open boxes and stuff. And I'm like, oh, I don't know if I could deal with the pressure of keeping that neat and tidy.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a question from Leslie.
Okay.
Any advice on working a top down as it applies to stitches that require multiple? And specifically what I mean is you're obviously increasing and decreasing. How in the world do you keep, in the end of their things falling off? Oh, here we are.
There we go.
You keep your chosen stitch incorrect multiple with difficulty, and that's the whole magic of this grading of, I assume, it's a top, so a garment.
Top down, yeah.
Yeah. So in terms of garments, you are constrained to your stitch multiple. So unless there's a way of jiggling it about to, like Veronika was saying about splitting her stitch pattern, unless there's a way of doing that, then you will have to work to the stitch multiple, and just it will be either this size or the next size down, or etc. etc.
Yeah.
That is part of the problem of working complicated stitch multiples within tops and garments, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you could work a top down if you're not following any pattern, and if you want to work it top down, you are better off doing a rectangle yoke rather than round yoke, because in rectangle yoke you've got the 4 increase points rather. So you would have kind of like, you go straight across the front, then increase, go straight across your sleeve, then increase, then across the back and this other side as well. So you would only kind of have the 4 points to worry about increasing the stitch pattern, and you would have to probably do it gradually. So I'm not quite sure what the stitch pattern is, but you would start creating another amount of stitches to accommodate another stitch pattern. So this is what we were talking about, the top down stuff, that it's pretty mind-boggling. It's pretty, just when you think you've got it worked out, something else crops up, like the stitch pattern, and kind of splitting it or increasing it or stuff like that. So yes, I would say rectangle yoke slightly easier than a round yoke when it comes to increasing, because although it's like a visible increase type thing, it's definitely easier because you go like 4 straight edges with the 4 increase points, where you would have to kind of try and tweak the stitch pattern just at those 4 different points. So That would be my advice, to go with rectangle yoke.
Particularly tricky. You could, on a rectangle yoke, you could say, well, I'm going to have my sleeves plain, and then just do the increasing on the front and the back, for example, or even the front, because then you've only got one section to figure out. And then you can be plain sailing for the rest of it. So that's one approach as well.
Yeah, that makes it slightly easier as well, doesn't it? Yeah. So yes, Leslie, we feel your pain if you're trying to work that out.
Making my brain think. Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Oh, Junie.
Junie, lovely way to start my day. Yes, I forget it's like really early, isn't it, for lots of people?
Yeah.
But yes. So you best head off. Go and get the boys.
Absolutely, yeah. So thank you very much for everyone for joining us, rather. It's been lovely chatting with you, and I'm pretty sure I speak for everyone. We're glad that Hannah was better and she was able to join us today. And I'm pretty sure we'll sort out another one for December before the actual Christmas madness happens, hopefully.
Just a quick festive catch up, can't we?
Absolutely, yeah. I think we'll put on some festive hats and have a party. I
like the sound of
that. Right. Cool. Thank you so much, everyone, and we'll see you very soon.
See you soon, everyone.